Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Let's see now. So I'll probably have to, I'll do this right. No. Muslim. La Yasrab. The Muslims we stand upon a academic to face the east. You're gonna do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Quadash, Hayah, Shimka, Yahweh, Malabaka, Daba'a, Ratazai, Ayah, Aisha, Baratazah, Kuwa, Hayah, Bashemayim, Lakam, Kal, Yawan, Wasalakina, Kabawakina, Hasalakina, Kabawakina, Wala'a, Kabayana, Bonasai one, a ball, Hawashayana, Maya, right, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Ratapara, Lawalami, Amud.
Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done
in earth,
as
it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
We forgive our debtors.
And lead us not
into
temptation.
But
deliver us.
From evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
Thine is the kingdom.
The power.
And the glory.
Forever.
So be it. I the power of Hebrew,
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem. Yahweh Shai. Baba Kashah. Dulanau. Hakak. Yapa'ah. Call Makala. Wakal Madawa. Hakak. Natahar. Hamatazarayim. Hakak. Lahaki. Hamati. Hakak. Al-Kawa. Tama'ala. Nagar Son. Ba'ashim Yahushai. Wadamun.
Hakak power in the English. Yahweh.
In
the name of Yahushai. Please give us the power.
The power
to heal.
All
manner of sickness.
And
all manner of disease.
The
power to cleanse the leper.
The
power to raise the dead.
The
power against unclean spirits.
To
cast them out.
In
the name of Yahushai. Thank you, so be it.
Declare that's Israel, the Hebrew, Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Yahweh Shai. Barakanaw. Wayashah. Wahabaya. Saparian. Ba'ashem Yahushai. Wadamun.
Bless Israel in the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushai. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. In the name of Yahushai. Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Ayaya.
Al-Hahari. Ma'yan. Yaba'ah. Izari. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Aisha. Shemayam. Wa'aratazah. Ayathan. Namawat. Wagalka. Al-Yanawan. Shamar. Hanala'ah. Yanawan. Wala'ah. Yayashan. Shawamar. Yashala. Yahweh. Shamar. Yahweh. Tazal. Al-Yah. Yamyaka. Yawamam. Hashamash. La'ah. Yakai. Wayarak. Bayala. Yahweh. Yashamar. Makal Rai. Yashamar. Afnapash. Yahweh. Yashamar. Taza'af. Wabawa'ak. Ma'itha. Wa'ai. Awalam.
In the English. I will lift up my eyes to the hills. I will lift up my eyes into the hills. From which cometh my help? From which cometh my help? My help comes from the Lord. My help comes from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee, will not slumber. Will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel, he that keepeth Israel, shall neither slumber nor sleep. Neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. Nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out. The Lord shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. And thy coming in. From this time forth. This time forth. And even forevermore. And even forevermore. Psalms 83 in Hebrew. Alahayah. Alahayah. Al-Damayah. Al-Damayah. Lekah. Lekah. Al-Takarash. Al-Takarash. Al-Tashikwat. Al-Tashikwat. Kayahana. Kahayana. Awabiyaka. Awabiyaka. Yahama. Yahama. Yawan. Yawan. Ra'ash. Al-Amaka. Al-Amaka. Ya'arayamwa. Ya'arayamwa. Sawada. Sawada. Wayata. Yata. Ya'ai Tazawa. Ya'ai Tazawa. Al-Tazapawaya. Al-Tazapawaya. Amarwa. Amarwa. Lakawa. Lakawa. Wakakidam. Wakakidam. Magaya. Magaya. Wala'a. Wala'a. Yasakar. Yasakar. Sham Yashab. Sham Yashab. Awada. Awada. Kaya. Kaya. Nawai Tazawa. Ya'ai Tazawa. Naba. Naba. Yakad. Yakad. Ayaka. Ayaka. Hoya. Hoya. Yakarata. Yakarata. Ahoya. Ahoya. Adawan. Adawan. Wayashamai. Wayashamai. Alayam. Alayam. Nawa'aba. Nawa'aba. Wahagaria. Wahagaria. Kabal. Kabal. Wa'amawan. Wa'amawan. Wa'amalat. Wa'amalat. Palashah. Palashah. Yashabi. Yashabi. Tazawar. Tazawar. Gum Ashawar. Gum Ashawar. Nalawat. Nalawat. Aimun. Aimun. Hayawat. Hayawat. Sarawat. Sarawat. Kabani. Kabani. The Watts. The Watts. Salah. Salah. Aisha. Aisha. Laham. Laham. Kamani. Kamani. Kasiyat. Kasiyat. Sara'ah. Sara'ah. Kayabi. Kayabi. Banakal. Banakal. Koyashawan. Koyashawan. Nashamad. Nashamad. Mayan. Mayan. Dahir. Dahir. Hayawat. Hayawat. Daman. Daman. La'adama. La'adama. Shayadama. Shayadama. Nadab. Nadab. Yabu. Yabu. Kaira. Wakasabak. 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 Wakatazalmanai. Wakatazalmanai. All nice and cover. All nice and cover. Ashar. Ashar. Amaru. Amaru. Nairusha. Nairusha. Nanawat. Nanawat. Nawat. Nawat. Alahayam. 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 Sayadamu. Sayadamu. Kagagala. Kagagala. Kakwash. Kakwash. Panya. Panya. Rabaka. Rabaka. Ka'ash. Ka'ash. Dabaira. Dabaira. Ya'ira. Ya'ira. Wakalahaba. Wakalahaba. Kalahat. Kalahat. Hariyam. Hariyam. Khan. Deradap. Deradap. Basaira. Basaira. Wabasa. Wabasa. Wapatka. Wapatka. Dabahalam. Dabahalam. Mala'at. Mala'at. Panyaham. Panyaham. Kwalawat. Kwalawat. Waya. Waya. Bukwash. Bukwash. Shimka. Shimka. Yahweh. Yahweh. Bash, Bash, Waya, Waya, Behold, Behold, Adi, Waya, Waya, Kapar, Kapar, Waya, Abad, Abad, Waya, Dahai, Kaya, Kaya, Atha, Atha, Shimka, Yahweh, Yahweh, Ayawah, Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace. Hold not thy peace. And be not still. And be not still. O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult. Thy enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee. They that hate thee. Have lifted up the head. Have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel. They have taken crafty counsel. Against thy people. Against thy people. And consulted. And consulted. Against thy hid ones. Against thy hid ones. They have said. They have said. Come. Let us cut them off. Let us cut them off. From being a nation. Being a nation. That the name of Israel. The name of Israel. May be no more remembered. No more remembered. But they have consulted together. They have consulted together. With one consent. With one consent. They are confederate against the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, the Baal, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Asher was also trying to they have hope in the children of Lot. So now, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabez, as the brook of Kishon, which perished and endured. They have become as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a rat. All the princes of Sabbath. And of Simona, who said, let us take to ourselves the house of Yahweh in possession. Oh my power. Make them like a wheel. As the stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth the wood. And as the flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storms. Fill their faces with shame. They may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled. forever. Yea, let them be put to shame. And perish. Men may know. Thou, whose name alone is your house, art the most high, over all the earth. Sorry, we see it. Okay, going back into the book of 1 Kings 20 and 33 in the Hebrew. You get the Syrians that say, hey, when it's a war with the Israelites. Okay. First look at Kings. You got 2 more chapters left before we get in 2 Kings. Six. First Kings and what? 20 and 33. This is the book of 1 Kings, chapter 20 and verse 33 in the Hebrew. Wahanashiyam, Wanakashawa, Wayama Awara, Wayakalatwa, Hamamanawa, Wayanamara, Akayak, Ban, Kadad, Wayamar, Ba'awa, Kokakawa, Wayataza'a, Alyawa, Ban, Hadad, Waya Ilawa, Al, Hamar Kabah, verse 34, Waya Amar, Alyawa, Ha'irayam, Ashar, Laquak, Abaya, Ma'ath, Abayak, Ashiyah, Wakawa Tazawath, Dashayam, Laka, Badamashak, Ashar, Shum, Abaya, Bashamarwan, Wa'anaya, Babaraya, Ashalakak, Wiyakarat, Lawa, verse 35, Wa'ayash, Akah, Babanaya, Hanabaya Ayam, Amar, All, Ra'ihawa, Badabar, Yahweh, Hakayanaya, Na'a, Wayama'an, Ha'ayash, Lahakawa, it's like love, Tawa, verse 36, Wayamar, Lawa, Ya'ain, Ashar, La'a, Shama'aif, Bakwawal, Yahweh, Hanak, Hawalak, Ma'athiyah, Wahakak, Ha'arayah, Wayalak, Ma'atazawa, Waymataza Hawa, Ha'arayah, Wayakawa, verse 27, Waymataza Ayash, Hakar, Wayamar, Hakayanaya, Na'a, Wayakawa, Ayash, Hakar, Wabatazai, verse 38, Wayalak, Hanabaya, Wayaimat, Lamalak, Ab, Hadarak, Wayatakapash, but apart, Ab, Ayana Yawa, verse 39, Wayahaya, Hamalak, Ibar, Wahawa, Tazai, all, Hamalak, Wayamar, Abadak, Yataza, Bakara, Hamalakma, Wahana, Ayash, Sar, Wayabaya, it's like Wayaba, Aya, Ayash, Wayamar, Jamar, Af, Yash, Azah, Af, Hapakor, Wayapakar, Yahawada, it's like Ya, Hayatha, it's like Wa, Wayatha, Napashak, Takaf, Napashawa, Awa, Kar, it's like Kakar, Kasat, Dashakawal. Yeah, one more was it?
I think that was it.
I think 40, I think. Yeah, okay. 40, that's 40. Wayahaya, Abadak, Aisha, Hana, Wahana, Wahawa, Ayana Nawa, Wayamar, Alayawa, Malak, Yasharala, Khan, Mashapat, Mashapatak, Abba, Karatazah. This is the book of 1 Kings, chapter 20, and verse 33 in the English. Now the man did diligently observe whether anything would come from him, and did hastily catch it. And they said, thy brother Benadad. Then he said, go ye, bring him. Then Benadad came forth to him, and he caused him to come up into the chariot.
Okay, well, you can help break this down too. Like you said, against they sinning for the brother named Ben Hadad. I'm on his last read, so I don't know exactly.
Yeah, so they just getting there. Like I said, they just had a war. Syrians had a war with Israel, and they gathered, some men together. And so, Benadad, they was coming to get like some, usually you get spoils from defeat them in a war. They telling them, but they was coming to get, you know what I'm saying? If you go back to verse 23, it said, and the servants of the kings of the Syria said unto him, their gods are the gods of the hills. Which of course those are fake imaginary gods that they get. But they can't, you can't come up against the one true God, which is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And so, it says he came up on a chariot. Verse 34, and Ben-Hadad said unto him, the cities which my father took from thy father, I will restore, and thou shalt make streets for thee in Damascus, as my father made in Samaria. Then said Ahab, I will send thee away with this covenant. So he made a covenant with them and sent him away. Verse 35. And a certain man of the sons of the prophets said unto his neighbor, in the word of the smile, it's like in the word of the Lord, smite me, I pray thee. The man refused to smite him. Verse 36. Then he said unto him, because thou hast not obeyed the voice of the Lord, behold, as soon as thou art departed from me, a lion shall slay thee. Oh, goodness. And so if you get a message from the Lord and say to kill someone or something, that means you should go and do it. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have, doubt your Lord. But if the Lord sending an angel to you, telling you to do something, that means you should obey that angel.
Right. Yeah, I would say so. Sure.
And verse 36, it's like it. The end of 35. And as soon as he was departed from him, the lion found him and slew him.
So I'm assuming these are the priests and prophets of the brotherhood as far as Israel.
But I think too, Ben-Hadad, I think he was Syrian, I believe. I'm not mistaken. Then it said verse 37. Then he found another man and said, smite me, I pray thee. And the man smote him so that in smiting he wounded him. Verse 38.
So when you say smite me, he asking them to kill him?
Right.
Right.
Verse 38. So the prophet departed and waited for the king by the way,
and disguised himself with ashes upon his face.
Because I think that when usually when the prophet doing that, they sitting in the ashes, they praying when they cover their body with ashes and all that stuff. Something done happened and they praying and asking for help from the Most High.
Either that or they, I doubt if they say that they trying to almost like camouflage yourself, like in a war, a battle, or whatever. But yeah, you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, come. Verse 39. And as the king passed by, he cried unto the king, and he said, Thy servant went out into the midst of the battle, and behold, a man turned aside, and brought a man unto me, and said, Keep this man. If by any means he be missing, then shall thy life be for his life, or else thou shalt pay a talent of silver.
So he was burdened with the obligation of, like, I don't know if the man that he was keeping was supposed to be like a prisoner or something, or was he somebody important that he should have been protected?
Most probably good stress on it. Deep into the verse 40. And as thy servant was busy here and there, he was gone. And the king of Israel said unto him, So shall thy judgment be. Thyself has decided it.
Wow. That quick. Wow.
Verse 41. And he hasted and took the ashes away from his face. And the king of Israel discerned him that he was of the prophets. So basically, we get the definition of discern. Basically, you don't believe in what the brother was saying about the prophet. Definition of discern on Google. Discernment is the ability to choose between what is true and right and what is false and wrong. Yeah.
So that means when he took the ashes off his face, that he hasted and he took the ashes away from his face, and the king of Israel, I guess, recognized him and at that moment he realized that he was a prophet.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out, he a prophet for the Lord, but why is he running and doing all this stuff?
Yeah, it's like people. It's like they hasty. They don't want to. It's like they don't want to do harm to nobody. It's like they just like our people today says they don't think you can hate somebody. You know what I'm saying? Right. Hate is opposite of love. You got people that hate you. So it's okay to hate them back.
Right. Like our people. Yeah, like Christian church teaching us that God is all love. Right. You know what I'm saying? Over Christ died. The biggest lie, one of the biggest lies that Christian church telling is that Christ died for everybody.
Right.
And he didn't, and it's obvious. It's really obvious today that he didn't die for everyone, because you got different cultures and different nations that serve so many different things.
Right.
Gods. The East Indians, they do the dreadlocks. They got a temple and they worshiping rats. Right. They worshiping rats and stuff. You got these other nations where they what they call, like, they chanting and all that stuff. It's just different doctrines out there, and people following different cultures are following different doctrines and praying to different gods. And it just common sense will tell you, if you're outside of the 12 tribes of Israel and you pay attention, these other Chinese, the East Indians, the Africans, they got their own gods, man. Christ did not die for everybody, and he's not coming back for everybody.
That's right. It's the book of 1 Kings, chapter 20, and verse 42 in the Hebrew. Yes. Where Amar, Allah Yawa, Kaha, Amar, Yahweh, Ya'ain, Shalakath, Ayash, Karamiyah, Mayad, Wahayatha, Napashak, the Ka, Napashawa, Wa'imar, the Ka, Imar, it's like Amawa, verse 43, Wayalak, Malak, Yasharala, Wayatawa, Sar, was the I, Wayaba'a, Shamar, Wana, book of 1 Kings, chapter 21, verse 1, Wayahaya, Akar, Hadabayu, Ha'ala, Karam, Haya, Nanabawa, Hayazar, Alawa, Ashar, Bayazar, Ariel, Atazal, Hayakal, Aka'a, Malak, Shemarwan, verse 2, Wayadabar, Aka'a, All, Nabayah, like Nabawah, La'amar, Hana, Lawa, it's like Laya, Karamak, Wayahaya, Laya, Lagan, Yarak, but Kaya, Hawa, Kwawa, Atazal, Bayataya, Wathana, Laka, Nakatayawa, Karam, Tawa, Mamanawa, Tawa, Ba'ayanayak, Athana, Laka, Kasa, Makayar, Zaha, verse 3, Wayamar, Nabawa, Aka'a, Kala, Yala, Lawa, Mayahawa, Matataya, Nakla, Abataya, Laka, verse 4, Wayaba'a, Aka'a, Bayatawa, Star, was I, Hadabar, Ashar, Dabar, Alayawa, Nabawa, Hayazar, Laya, Waya Amar, La'a, Akan, it's like Athan, Naka, Nakala, Abayataya, Waya Shika, Matatawa, Waya Sa, Panayawa, Ashatawa, what the bar, Hayuwa, Maha, Za'a, Robakak, Sarah, Wayanayak, Wayanak, Akal, Nakam. This is the book of 1 Kings, chapter 20 and verse 42 in the English. And he said unto him, Thus said the Lord, because thou hast let go out of thine hand a man whom I appointed to utter destruction. Therefore, thy life shall go for his life, and thy people for his people.
Wow, that's a heavy debt that's a heavy debt for being disobedient. Jeez, savage.
43. And the king of Israel went to his house heavy and displeased, and came to Samaria. This is the book of 1 Kings, chapter 21, verse 1. And it came to pass after these things that Naboth the Jezreelite had a vineyard, which was in Jezreel, hard by the palace of Ahab, the king of Samaria. Verse 2. And Ahab spake unto Naboth, saying, Give me thy vineyard, that I may have it for a garden of herbs, because it is near unto my house. And I will give thee for it a better vineyard than it. Or if it seem good to thee, I will give thee the worth of it in money. Verse 3. And Naboth says, Ahab, the Lord forbid it to me that I should give the inheritance of my fathers unto thee. It makes it seem like they're trying to force their way, like they're trying to take it.
I don't know. Whatever the case may be, he got enough sense to know that he shouldn't give away his inheritance that was passed down from his dad. For some reason, this guy won't. Well, he said he's using it as an excuse because it's close to his house.
Right.
But I guess we further down we'll figure out the truth.
Yeah. Verse 4, Ahab came into his house heavy and displeased because of the word which the Jezreelite had spoken to him. For he had said, I will not give thee the inheritance of my fathers. And he laid him down upon his bed, turned away his face, and would eat no bread. Verse 5. But Jezebel, his wife, came to him, said unto him, why is thy spirit so sad that thou eatest no bread? That's why it's so important to obey the Lord, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And even had these certain feelings, when these people, try to come take what's yours, so you gotta stand bold, you know what I'm saying? Because you have only true God that's by your side.
Right.
We gotta just be obedient.
That's right. And if I can, that's why it's so important right now today that we stop living the way we live in and going to these Christian churches and accepting all this dogma that's in these Christian churches by not keeping these laws, statutes, commandments. It's just a lot of more and more videos out there where they talking about how love. It's they always talking about all the love that's in the Bible.
Right.
True love is being obedient and keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. Right. And that's the spirit we need to get in instead of celebrating these holidays and your birthdays and eating anything that you want to eat. Our oppressors going out and they fishing and they robbing the sea of all the crustaceans. Right. And they putting a heavy price tag on that stuff, and black people just tearing it up. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we need to turn back to our own culture. We need to turn back to the one and only true and living God and be obedient to Him. And throughout the entire Bible, from the beginning to the end, to show how God was there for the 12 tribes of Israel and how He tried to protect them and save them and help them through the warfare and through all the travel. Every time you look up, you see a man of the Most High going through something. Right. Just like last week when the prophet, he was all of Jezebel. I think that was Jezebel and all the prophets were coming up against the brother, man. The main thing is. Basically, the main thing is the only way we can serve God is to come about these Christian churches. That's right. Stop going to dealing with so many black young men that turn to Islam. Right. You know what I'm saying? We got just our sisters. The churches is full of us. So a lot of brothers are leaving up out of them Christian churches because of that feminine spirit that's in them. You know what I'm saying? Brothers, a real man, you can see that feminine spirit that's in these Christian churches. Right. You can see the lack of brotherhood in the Christian church. Not to mention, you cannot find the Most High in these Christian churches. Right. It's too much sin in these churches, and it's time for us to wake up. Like we said, following Christ is not stop thinking that you can do what you want to do and live in the kind of way you want to live, and you can just turn around and ask God to forgive you. You can keep sinning and asking God to forgive you. You can keep sinning. You can constantly live a messed up life and think, long as I ask God to forgive me, He gonna forgive me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that how can I say it? Thinking that the law, statutes, and commandments was nailed to the cross with Christ. Christ died for us. That's right. And it's crazy to our oppressors, man. When you really research it and look at how our oppressors, man, that's a messed up nation of people. Yeah, that's a very disgusting nation. Anybody outside the 12 tribes, all of them, they do disgusting things. Right. And for you to want to follow behind these other nations, man, and pretty much everybody know how these different people are, how filthy they are, how nasty they are, or the lifestyles that they live in. We still want to cling to these different nations and not keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. And by doing so, that's why our people dying the way they dying today. Right. There's so much violence in the black community, man, that it's crazy. Women, ain't nobody safe in the black neighborhoods no more. It ain't nothing but violence going on. You cannot turn on the news and not see every night the thing is Monday through Friday, pretty much. Right. Not just the weekends and not just holidays when more people are outside and it's just more activity. But all through the weeks now, you're seeing gun shootings, robberies, and things of that nature. And the reason why it's like that is because we done took our spirits from the Lord. and we trying to love our enemy. We trying to love America.
Right.
And that's why we're in the condition that we're in, man. I just want to, I don't want to talk too much, but that's a big thing, man. True love is keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
That's the most important thing, so-called Black people. That's the most important thing that we could do right now is to turn back to the Most High, man, by keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments and take our spirits up out of America. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talking about voting. Everybody I talk to hollering about they gonna vote for Trump they gonna vote for Trump when he runs. Everybody's saying that. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, Joe Biden, he's a racist.
Right.
He's an old, that lady, the vice president, Kamala Harris, she ain't no good. All these people done passed laws that really, really affected so-called Black people, man, in the law system.
Right.
And dog just dogged us out. And our people still trying to do the voting thing, still trying to do the Christian, going to church every Sunday. And y'all seeing that so many of these pastors, there's so much stuff that being pulled off these pastors as far as when it comes to the LGBT thing,
right.
the alternative lifestyle and stuff, the greediness of taking money and living lavish lifestyles and not caring about God's people.
Right.
We got too many people out here and children out here homeless, hungry, no clothes, no shoes. And these people wearing Gucci and Prada and driving, they live in, I mean, they greedy dogs. The Bible would talk about it, man. Everything, it's nothing in this life that we deal with that you can't find the answer and the solution to it in this Bible.
Right.
But you're not going to get righteous counseling nowhere but in the ISUPK.
Yeah, right.
That's it, man. Go ahead.
But heavy what you bringing up, you know what I'm saying? You mentioned the Muslims. So that's another thing. Like when you go to prison, first thing they tell you, they try to convert you to being a Muslim, you know what I'm saying? And I believe it was, I don't know if it was last year, there was these Muslims, they went over to
I saw the video.
Yeah,
I saw that, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And they was real damn, they weren't even niggas. They was Arab, whatever they is.
Yeah, the security guy told us, man, y'all better,
right.
Y'all crazy, but they converted 20 damn brothers.
Like that boy, what's his name? From over there with the blonde nigga. Not King Von, the other one is still alive. What's Lil Durk?
Oh, the Durk.
Him and a bunch of them, they walking around with kufis on their heads and them long dresses and stuff like that. That ain't, man, listen, them little boys over there, when you use the word savage or that drill rap music,
right? Man,
listen, that drill rap, when that drill rap came out, man, it's so many young men died. Right. I mean, it was a war going on in Chicago when it came out to that drill music, man. I lost my son, my youngest son. You know what I'm saying? It's just nothing but violence. It was like, and it reminded me of when Pharaoh put out the decree to kill all of the babies, the little boys. Right. You know what I'm saying? Now you got this music coming out where it's messing with the little girls. Right. You know what I'm saying? With all this this music that these young women making nowadays, man, it's just you can see the attack that's on Black people, right? Our young Black kids, and it's because of the airwaves and stuff. It's because of now they'll tell us that we got to watch our words. Right. We trying to teach God's people and wake God's people up, but we got to be very careful and selective how we use our words. But you turn on the radio and they talking about brown booty holes and they saying some of everything. They're not censoring none of that, but they'll censor us trying to wake up God's people. And that just show the wickedness that's in this society today and the attack that's on Black people. Right.
That's the book, 1 Kings chapter 21 and verse 6 in the Hebrew. Where the bar, Aliyah, Kaya, the bar, number one, Hayazar, it's like Hayazar, Rayal, Hayazar, I, Aliyah, it's like what, Amar, the what, na, Laya, Karamak, Bakasap, Awa, Kapataza, Atha, Athana, Laka, Karam, Dakata Yawa, Waya Amar, La'a, Athan, Laka, Karamaya, verse 7, with the Amar, Ayawa, Ayazakal, Shataya, Atha, Aitha, Daisha, Malawaka, Yasharala, Kawan, Akal, Lakam, Wayata, Labak, Anaya, Athan, Laka, Karam, Nabawa, Hazara, Aya, Alawa, Alaya, verse 8, what the ka, Sapaya, Basham, Aka'a, what the Katham, what the Kamawa, what the Shalak, Saparian, all, Hazakonaya, were all, Hakarian, Ashar, Ba'ayarwa, Hayashabayam, Nabawat, verse 9, what the Katha, Basaparian, La'amar, Kwarawa, Tazawan, Wamasha, Shabawa, Nabawat, Barash, it's like Barash, Ha'ain, verse 10, Wahawa, Shayabu, Shanayam, Anasiyam, Banaya, it's like Bala, Ya'ab, Naganawa, Waya Aidawa, Lamar, Barakah, Allah like Allah Hayam, Wamalak, Wahawataza Ya'aw, Wasapalawa, Wayamak, it's like Wayamak, verse 11, Waya Aishawa, Anasiya, Ayarawa, Hazakonayam, Wakrayam, Ashar, Hayashabayam, Ba'ayarwa, Ashar, Shalaka, Alahayam, Ayazakal, it's like Ashar, Katawa, Basapari, Ashar, Shalaka, Alayaham, verse 12, Kurawa, Tazawam, Wahashayam, Wahashayab, Nabawa, Barayash, Ha'ain, verse 13, Wayabawa, Shanaya, Anasiyam, Banaya, Balaya'al, Wayashabu, Nagadawa, it's like Nagawa, Wayaidawa, Anasiyah, Habala'al, Nabawa, Nagad, Ha'ain, La'amar, Barak, Nabawa, Alahayam, Wamalak, Wayatazawa, Makatza, La'ayar, Wayasapalawa, Ba'anayam, Wayama. This is the book of 1 Kings, chapter 21 and verse 6. And he said unto her, because I spake unto the Bath, the Jezreelite, and said unto him, give me thy vineyard for money, or else, if it please thee, I will give thee another vineyard for it. And he answered, I will not give thee my vineyard. Verse 7. And Jezebel his wife said unto him, dost thou now govern the kingdom of Israel? Arise and eat bread, and let thine heart be merry. I will give thee the vineyard of Naboth the Jezreelite.
Just like what just happened right there. So his wife, I will give thee the vineyard of teachers.
Yeah, because before brother they gathered, he didn't want to eat. They didn't want to eat the bread at first, but they tried to get him a man, get him that spirit to say, say his wife, say she was a hardcore woman. I believe that's his that was an Israelite, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it sounds like she gonna take the guy that's trying to buy his yard. Sound like she gonna take his.
She not having that. She got some strong. She not question. We got some strong sisters. We had some strong sisters back then. We got some today. These times.
Cool.
You know,
they rare.
Yes, sir.
They rare. The only place you can find a strong sister, and then it's like in the Isupk.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And still, though, don't get it twisted. It's not women are not meant to lead men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, or teach men. The scriptures say that a woman should not exert authority over no man, and that's another big thing about the Christian churches. You got women that's so-called pastors and prophetesses and all this others. You got all these different titles and stuff, and where the scriptures clearly state that a woman should be quiet and learn from her own husband.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? A woman, when we go into the scriptures and open these books, the books of the Most High, a woman's head's supposed to be covered.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't, I mean, a lot of times they wear them big hats and stuff, but they wearing that for the fashion. Then they not doing that because that's part of the laws of the Most High. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, verse 8. So she wrote letters in Ahab's name and sealed them with his seal, and sent the letters unto the elders and to the nobles that were in his city, dwelling with Naboth. Verse 9. And she wrote in the letters, saying, proclaim a fast, and set Naboth on the high among the people.
So his wife completely got, it's obvious his wife definitely got his back. She saw that her husband, he wasn't even eating food. He's so stressed out and worried, and she encouraging him and trying to uplift his spirit. You know what I'm saying?
Verse 10. And sent 2 men, sons of Belial, before him, to bear witness against him, saying, thou didst blaspheme God and the king, and did carry him out and stone him that he may die. It's not a good thing to blaspheme the name of the Lord.
No, that's not a good idea.
So what happens when a man just smite their brother, that lane came in and hate him.
Right, yeah, in the beginning. Yeah, that's something. Somebody tell you something like that and it happened. That's crazy. And out of all ways to die, dog, I ain't eat your butt up. Jeez.
Hey, you gotta be on YouTube watching those Komodo dragons and those things. I thought lions those things.
Yeah, I know, right?
Vicious.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that wildlife is. Jeez. I mean, they'll catch something and eat it. It's still screaming. They be eating.
Yeah,
eating the inside out of it. It's still laying there screaming. That's crazy.
Yes, sir.
And the Lord, they say God all love.
Right.
Jeez, I don't know.
Yeah. It says verse 11, and the men of his city, even the elders and the nobles who were the inhabitants in his city, did as Jezebel had sent unto them. And as it was written in the letters which she said, like when she had sent unto them. Verse 12, they proclaimed a fast and set Naboth on the high among the people. Verse 13, and there came in 2 men, children of Belial, and sat before him, and the men of Belial witnessed against him, even Naboth, in the presence of the people, saying, Naboth did blaspheme God and the king. Then they carried him forth out of the city and stoned him with stones that he died.
Just man, is she the one that was coming up against Elijah? And is she the one that was killing all the priests and prophets of the Lord? Jezebel.
I think it's clear that that was.
Well, dude just got stoned to death. Didn't know that part for sure.
This is the book of 1 Kings, chapter 21, and verse 14 in the Hebrew. Okay, where Shalakwa, all, ayah the cause, ayah the ball, the Amar, Sapal, number one, Wayama, verse 15, Wayahaya, Kashamai, ayah the ball, Kaya, Sapal, Nabawath, Wayamath, but the Amar, Ayazabal, Af, Aka'a, Kawam, Ra'ash, Af, Karam, Nabawath, Harazara'ai, Laya, Ashar, Ma'an, Latha, Laka, Bakasa, Kaya, Ayan, Nabawath, Kaya, 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 Ma, 16, Uyahaya, Shemai, Aka'a, Kaya, Ma, Nabawath, Wayakun, Aka'a, Labadath, All, Karam, Nabawath, he has a right, Ya'al. It's like Hayazar, I, Laya, the Rashadawa, or 17, Wayahaya, the Bar, Yahweh, All, Alahaya, it's like Yahweh, Hadashabawa, Hadashabaya, La Amar, verse 18, Kawam, Radad, Akurara, Aka'a, Malak, Yasharala, Ashar, Basharmawan, Hanab, Bakaram, Nabawath, Star, Yara, Shum, Larashadawa, verse 19, Wadabarath, Al Yawa, La Amar, Amar, Yahweh, Haratazathan, Wagum, Yarashah, Wadabarath, Allah Yawa, La Amar, Kaha, Amar, Yahweh, Babakuwa, Ashar, La Kwakua, Kalabayam, Ah, Dum, Wabawat, Yalakwawa, Kalabayam, Ah, Damar, it's like a Damak, Gum, Atha, verse 20, where Yamar, Atha, All, Allah Yawa, Hamataza Danaya, Ayabaya, where Yamar, Batazatia, Ya'ain, Hataba Karak, La Ashawat, Ra'at, Ba'ayaniya, Yahweh. Oh, that's it. This is the book of First Kings, chapter 21, and verse 14 in the English. Then they said to Jezebel, saying, the bark is stoned and is dead. 15. And it came to pass, when Jezebel heard that the bark was stoned and was dead, that Jezebel said to Ahab, arise, take possession of the vineyard of the bark the Jezreelite, but she refused to give thee for money, for the bark is not alive, but dead.
Jeez. I'm still trying to figure out who the hell is this Jezebel, because she sounded like it was that chick that was after Elijah, but whoever she is, she got a lot of power, influence.
Because it mentions Elijah coming down. It might be, yes, Mrs. Elijah going farther down in the scriptures. So he said, verse 16, and it came to pass, when Ahab heard that the bark was dead, that Ahab rose up to go down to the vineyard of the bark, the Jezreelite, to take possession of it. 17, and the word of the Lord came to Elijah the Tishbite, saying, verse 18, arise, go down to meet Ahab, king of Israel, which is in Samaria. Behold, he is in the vineyard of Naboth, whether he is going down to possess it. Verse 19, and thou shalt speak unto him, saying, thus said the Lord, hast thou killed and also taken possession? And thou shalt speak unto him, saying, Thus saith the Lord, in the place where dogs lick the blood of the buff, shall dogs lick thy blood in the nine.
Yeah. Okay. So I think, yeah, his wife, I guess this is his wife, Jezebel, she had that brother killed and took his vineyard. Now he finna pay what the boss. He finna pay for it. That was his wife. Naboth and Jezebel, they husband and wife. According to this, right?
I think it's
somebody they shedded blood for this vineyard, and now he finna pay for it. Yeah. What happened? Okay. So we going through the our brothers, man. Hope also my yard doing better, man. Safe travels to Officer Warrior. Trying to catch up on this story. This Bible is an amazing book, and it just shows how important it is to study it and to read it and not to miss classes, man. So you can stay abreast and learn about them. This is coming to the Sabbath service. It's an excellent way to learn about the Bible and the different things that happen in the Bible. And a lot of people say that none of this a lot of people don't even believe in the Bible, man. Or these so-called Christians of today, they want to separate the Old Testament from the New Testament, and the whole Bible go hand in hand because it talk about our Lord and Savior Yahushua Mashiach from the beginning to the end. You know what I'm saying? And but yes, the Sabbath service is an amazing way to get more familiar with the Bible and the stories that's in it. A lot of these stories in here are very fascinating, and they just show how the Lord dealt with his people firsthand, and even up until today, what I'm saying, that the Lord allowed his prophets, which are in the Isupk, to stop putting them on the streets since 1969, to start waking God's people up and teaching us. If it weren't from the Isupk, I wouldn't be sitting here. You know what I'm saying? I had got discouraged and stopped going to churches and stuff, and I got even more discouraged to stop looking at that stuff on television because I just knew something went right. You know what I'm saying? But the Sabbath service, once again, the Sabbath service is a perfect way to learn the Bible, to understand the stories and how God dealt with his people. You know what I'm saying? And I would advise any brother, and especially include myself, to not miss classes and to really study this Hebrew language, which is another language that's fascinating, and it's our language. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people that study learning different languages and things of that nature. I ain't never heard nobody talk about learning Hebrew until I got into the Isupk. Right. You know what I'm saying? Then it's our native language, and it's very important that we learn it.
That's right. This languages are heavy. You know, as other language, you can barely understand what they say. So like what they say is like a lot of hogwash, garbage. You know, verse 20. And Ahab said to Elijah, "Hast thou found me, O mine enemy?" And he answered, "I have found thee, because thou hast sold thyself to work evil in the sight of the Lord."
Boy, that's not a good thing. You're right about that. And people be wondering today, like, when bad things be happening to them, they think they just, you know what I'm saying, they think it's just having bad luck, or they don't realize that that's punishment from the Most High. Right. When you study having all kind of craziness going on in your life, and you're suffering, and whether it's a sickness or accidents or just whatever the case may be, man, different things going on in your life, that's God punishing you, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, can't nothing happen on this planet without God's say so or permission, whether it's good or whether it's bad. It comes from the Most High. You know what I'm saying?
Other times, some Mother Nature, and they get these different cities and countries, man. God is, man, destroying this earth. Man, floods, tornadoes, all kind of things going on, landslides.
And these other countries, they killing up some stuff. Them wars that's going on. Well, Putin, his been going on for over a year now. You know what I'm saying? He killing up a storm. Then now you got these so-called Israelis, they over there killing up those, I think, Pakistanians or something like that. They killing women and kids. You know, don't you know when you kill a man's family or you kill his child or his mother or something like that, people don't forget that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? America got its day coming, man. This place we living in called North America, it has its day coming.
Right.
And it deserves it too. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. When you watch and see how they done treated God's people over here, with their law system, or the way they taxing us, man, the cost of living right now is absolutely ridiculous. It don't make no sense at all. The way everything is going up on us, and it's like everything that they're doing is they're taking it down on the common man, the tax collector, the taxpayer. You know what I'm saying? The rich, like the brothers be bringing out, the rich getting rich and the poor getting poor, and the rich don't give a damn about the poor. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you got families that got children, man.
Right.
You have family got 2 or 3 kids, and day for day you got to stay away from home damn near all day, away from your family, just to try to get enough money to keep the lights on and to keep food in the refrigerator to raise your children. When the Lord come back, I do not have no love for this place.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I hate the way my people are being treated. We're the last hired, first fired.
Right.
The penitentiaries is filled with blacks and Hispanics, more so with blacks, I think, than anything. You know what I'm saying? Then drugs in our neighborhoods and communities and stuff. We got our people, they study coming up with new different drugs that's killing people like crazy. Right. You know what I'm saying? It was a time where people was doing this drug that was called heroin, but now it's fentanyl. And it's just every time you look up, it's something new. They done legalized getting high in America with the drugs and stuff. They done passed laws where it's okay to live any kind of lifestyle. People just doing all kind of wickedness. These people that's ruling this place, there's something wrong with them. The people that's ruling this place, they're a disease to the earth.
Right.
To be honest with you, they're a virus. It's never been a virus on the planet worse than our oppressor.
That's right.
These people contaminate and destroy every damn thing that they touch. They destroy. Even a religion is contaminated. I mean, how can you say you got a relationship with the Lord, but your ancestors, you ain't never seen no black men kill or hang nobody or set nobody on fire.
Right.
All the stuff them people that did to our people, man, you ain't never seen our people raise up and do what they have done. You know what I'm saying? But the church will teach you that you should love your enemy,
right?
Which is crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? That's a sad bar. I just wanted to put that out there, man. It's more important that we stop trying to love our enemies and turn back to the Lord, because we suffering and we getting punished, and we suffering the way we're doing because we refuse to turn back to the Most High.
Right.
God is pouring His wrath over the whole earth. You see wars, rumors of wars, and then you see how He dealing with His own people. You know what I'm saying? Our black people dying at a highly alarming rate, man. We killing each other, then other races killing us.
Right.
I mean, damn, man. Then our people, we get out here in the corners and we try to teach God people about following these laws, statutes, commandments, and don't nobody want to hear. They don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep trying to love your oppressor. You know what I'm saying? You see the men in Isupk talking to the enemy, and they tell them about they sorry, and they want to get down, and they were truly sorry. They get down on their knees, face the ground, and kiss the boots, and black people get highly offended over that. You know what I'm saying? But it's so like the generals brought out, but it's okay when a black man kissing their boots.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. Go ahead.
They've done that for years.
That's the whole thing. That's the whole purpose, man. Like, they've been mistreating blacks, man, since they had our people over here in every way that's imaginable. And you still trying to love your enemy, man. What God right now, God is what we witnessing is the Lord setting everything up for His return.
That's right.
And if you ain't got your stuff together, you still doing all the stuff you're doing and ain't keeping these laws, statutes, commandments, you're gonna die with this place.
Right. A lot of people think that Christ is coming back. They think it's gonna be some little tall LGBTQ white boy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Christ is a nigga.
Damn
According
right.
to the Bible. You know
Damn right. Christ, the angels,
right.
the all the prophets, everything. Don't believe that damn Hollywood. Every time they take a story out of our scriptures, our records, and put it on television, it's all Europeans in it.
Right.
No, only time you see us speckled is we in chains or in servitude, just like we are today. Right. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what kind of lifestyle you might be living or the crumb, you're still getting crumbs from an enemy's table, and you still getting nothing but a nigga to them people, man.
Right.
Period.
Mm-hmm. We get ruled over by beast, by that's your original caveman. That's your Bigfoot. They forefathers, man. The book of 1 Kings, chapter 20, verse 21. The Hebrew. Ananayah, Mabayah, 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 Alayak, Raiha, Waba'arathayu, Akaryak, Wa Karathia, La Aka'a, Mashatayan. It's like Mashatayan, Bakoyar, Ra'itaz a war, Ra'izawa, Bayasharalu, verse 22. Manathathia, Bayatha, Kabayat, Yeroba'im, Ban, Nebat, Makabayat, Ba'isha, Ban, Akayaha, all, Haka'ain, Haka'ais, Shar, Haka'isaf, Watakata, Yasharala, verse 23, Wagum, La is Zabal, the bar, Yahweh, La Amar, Hakalabayam, Yaakawa, is the ball, Bakal, Yezeraiah, verse 24, Hama, La'aka'a, Ba'yar, Wa'akawa, Hakalabayam, Wahama, Bashada, Yaakawa, Iwap, Hashamayam, verse 25, Kwa, La'a, Haya, Ka'a, Ashar, Hatamakar, La'ishawaf, Hara'ai, Ba'ayaniyah, Yahweh, Ashar, Hasatha, Hasawa, Ayazabal, Ashatawa, 26, Wayata'ai, Ma'a, Lalaka, Akarya, Hagala Layam, Hagala Layam, it's like Hagala Layam, Kakal, Ashar, Aishawa, Ha'amarya, Ashar, Hawayash, Yahweh, Napaniyah, Baniyah, Yasharala, verse 27, Uyahaya, Ka'ashamai, Aka'a, Hadabarya, Ha'ala, Wayakwa'ai, Bagadayaw, Wayasham, Shakwa, Bashar, Wayatazawam, Wayashaka, Bashak, Wayahalak, At, verse 28, Wayahaya, Debar, Yahweh, all, Lahayawa, Hatashabawa, La'amar. Verse 20, read the rest of the chapter. Verse 29, Harayath, Kaya, Nakanai, Aka'a, Malapanaya, Ya'a, it's like a Ya'ain, call, Nakanai, Mapanaya, La'a, Abaya, Haraiha, Bayamayawa, Bayamaya, Banawa, Abaya, Haraiha, Bayathawa. The book of 1 Kings, chapter 20 and verse 21 in the English. Behold, I will bring evil upon thee, and will take away thy posterity, and will cut off from Ahab him that pisseth against the wall.
Wait a minute, where you at?
Oh, you mean 21 and
Okay.
yeah, 21 and 21 and 21.
Oh, I thought you had said something else.
Yeah.
Start from the top of here.
Come on, God. It's the book of First Kings, chapter 21 and verse 21 in the Hebrew. It's like in the English. Behold, I will bring evil upon thee, and will take away that posterity, will cut off from Ahab him that pisseth against the wall, and him that is shut up and left in Israel.
And that's another thing, how our people got away with words.
Right.
So like how we use slang today. You know what I'm saying? Say, I will cut away thee that piss against the wall. Obviously, that's almost like I could hear somebody saying you pissing in the air and telling me it's raining.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? That's because it's just the way our people got away with words, man.
That's right. Verse 22. And will make thine house like the house of Jeroboam and the son of Nebat, and like the house of Baasha, the son of Ahijah, for the provocation wherewith thou hast provoked me to anger, and made Israel to sin. Verse 23. And of Jezebel also spake the Lord, saying, the dogs shall eat Jezebel by the wall of Jezreel.
Right, yeah, Jezebel. I figured that was her, man. That's the one that was in the earlier parts of First Kings. She was slaying, having all God's prophets and stuff slain. And that's when Elijah was so worried and concerned too. Well, anyway, the way the story goes, she about to get hers.
That's right. Verse 24. Him that died of Ahab in the city of the dogs, it's like in the city the dogs shall eat. And him that died in the field shall the fowls of the air eat.
Just imagine that. It's like, and when you watch the war movies, they have a great battle, and at the end of the battle, it'd be bodies everywhere.
Right.
And then all of a sudden they let the bodies stay out there, and all of a sudden you start seeing the birds coming, all the birds coming and picking away at the flesh, picking the flesh off the bone. And they started talking about she gonna be eaten by the dogs. I'm in my mind, I'm wondering, is that literate?
Yeah, I mean that's literate. Yeah, because when we talk about the fowls of the air, Israel, that's not literal. But we talk about this story here. In the case, I believe that's literal. Yeah,
that's something.
Got the crows in the movie. The crows flying around. They see somebody about to die. Around them dead bodies. Verse 25. But there was none like unto Ahab, which he did sell himself to work wickedness in the sight of the Lord, whom Jezebel his wife stirred up.
So he following his wife lead, and both of them, and she leading both of them right into the grave.
Right. Verse 26. And he did very abominably in following idols, according to all things as did the Amorites, whom the Lord cast out before the children of Israel.
And right there, that's the Lord. That angles the Lord when you stuff like putting up these different they call them like shrines and stuff like that. Right. Our Israelite brothers, they got it real bad when it comes to the Virgin Mary.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a whole lot of the average restaurant you go in that's owned by another race of people, they got some kind of shrine set up inside those places, whether it's a Buddha or whatever the case may be, where they pray to different gods and stuff. Everybody on this planet, Christ didn't come to save everybody.
Right.
And everybody on this planet don't know the God of the Israelites. And that's a big thing that the Christian church has caused God people to believe, that it's okay to love these other races, man. Right. And the Lord don't even, it's somewhere in the scripture it say that God, they like spittle unto the Most High.
That's right.
The Lord don't love these other races. Look, God only loves his people, man, the 12 tribes of Israel. He is not concerned with these other races. These other nations that's around us, the reason why we in the midst of all this stuff is to see, are we going to serve these other gods?
Right.
Or are we going to follow the true God of the Israelites?
Right.
And we have been failing so bad from the beginning of time. This is our fourth captivity, and we still ain't learned yet. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's a terrible thing. You know, our job is to wake God's people up with this truth and to turn them back into these laws, statutes, commandments to serve the Lord. But in reality, it seems like a lot of our people gonna die, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of our people just don't want to hear the truth. They close their ears when it comes to the truth. And I mean, the thing is, though, they're not gonna be able to say they didn't hear the truth. Right. That's the whole thing, man.
Yeah, it's just to say, that you said the angel don't say, so the angel made a mistake.
Yeah, you sure did.
Yeah. We prepare y'all right now. We've been preparing y'all since 1969. So, was it Malcolm X? Martin Luther King was killed. Malcolm X was killed. And then in the same year, 69, they call it some quote unquote going to the moon. You know what I'm saying? God said it was enough. It's time for our people. It says prophets out. Time for our people to wake up. You know.
And then even it's heavy that you brought up them brother, but we're not gonna forget our brother, man, Abu Bivens, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? He was murdered in the streets, man. Of I think.
Was it New York or something?
Yeah, something. I want to say New York, but I'm not 100% sure. But we had a brother, man, named Abu Bivens, man, that was bringing out the truth so doggone heavy. Them goddamn Muslims, man, they came back and murdered that man because they couldn't take the truth. Right. You know what I'm saying? That was at a time when I think Islam was at its highest. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was really deep, out there. So I just wanted to bring that brother name out there. You had brought out Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? That true leadership, that was that brother. And that's the reason why I want to say that's the reason why Isupk, you know what I'm saying? That was a major cornerstone for the Isupk, man. That's right. I just wanted to give an acknowledgement to that brother, man.
Don't give a hand clap to the stomach too.
Yeah.
Muslims, man, they say, but they ain't but nothing but a bunch of damn liars.
Disgusting bastards.
Yeah. This is
and the hell with that Holy Quran. Forget the men in the UBK, man. We'd take that Quran and throw it on the ground, man.
That's right, whether you like it or not.
Damn right, man. That Quran ain't for black people, man.
Verse 27. And it came to pass when Ahab heard those words that he rent his clothes and put sackcloth upon his flesh and fasted.
Nigga scared now.
And laid in sackcloth and went softly. Verse 28. And the word of the Lord came to Elijah the Tishbite, saying, verse 29. Seest thou how Ahab humbled himself before me, because he humbled himself before me. And I will not bring the evil in his days, but in his son's days will I bring the evil upon his house.
Jeez. And see, they go to show your sins could affect your family, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I don't know why. That right there, it reminded me of that incident that happened a couple years ago over there on Roosevelt and Kenzie, where a young man pulled up in McDonald's and he had his little 7-year-old daughter in the car. Right. And a car pulled up and shot that car up, man. And didn't even hit. They didn't hit. It was just the guy and his daughter, but his daughter ended up dead. You know what I'm saying? The sins, your sins could be passed on from to your kids, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Don't think just because you sin and it got to come to you. It could, man. The Lord is nothing to play with, man. Right. Man, that's another reason why it ain't all love, man. God will kill your ass. I mean, God will kill you, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right now today, anything, a stray bullet or drunk driver flying down the street and lose control or whatever the case may be, man. I done heard about stuff where people walking downtown and ice fall from the top of the building and hit them in the head and kill them. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Come on, man. Better stop playing with the Most High, man.
Right there, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what you're saying, you know what I'm saying? We're not, Isupk, the commander, we're not your enemies, man. We're here to help you and stop you from, you know what I'm saying, stop destruction from coming. Because every time I wake up, and Hyde Park is supposed to be used to be a nice area. Every time I wake up, I hear ambulance or fire department driving down the damn street. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna go one more over here.
Yeah, somebody put up to you,
bro. Yeah, we can go do another 7. Good. This is the book of 1 Kings, chapter 22, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Where Sabbath, Shalash, Shanayun, Ayun, Malakma, Bayan, Aram, Wabayan, Yasharala, Wayahaya, Bashana, Hasala, Yashaya, Wayara, Yahweh Shapat, Malak, Yahweh, all, Malak, Yasharala, 3, Wayar, Malak, Yasharala, all, Ibadiwa, Here the I, it's like here the I thumb, Kaya, Lanawa, Ramath, Galai, Waanakanawa, Makashayam, Makukak, like Makukak, Atha, Maya, Malak, Aram, verse 4, where you mark all, Yahweh Tapat, Hathalak, Ataya, Lamalakma, Ramath, Galai, Mar, Yahweh Shapat, all, Malak, Yasharala, Kamawanya, Kamawak, Ba'amaya, Kaimak, Kasawasaya, verse 5, where you mark, Yahweh Shapat, all, Malak, Yasharala, Darash, Na'ah, Kayawam, the bar, Yahweh, verse 6, where you go Batiza, Malak, Yasharala, Hana Bayaham, it's like Hana Bayaham, Karabai, Wa, Ayash, where you mark, Alaham, Halak, Ramath, Galai, Lamalakma, Akadar, where you Amara, I love, where you Thun, Adanaya, Bayah, Hamalak, verse 7, where you Amar, Yahweh Shapat, Ha'ayan, Paha, Nabaya, La Yahweh, Ahmad, whenever the Shah, Watu. This is the book of 1 Kings, chapter 22, and verse 1. And they continued 3 years without war between Syria and Israel. Verse 2. And it came to pass in the 3rd year that Jehoshaphat, the king of Judah, came down to the king of Israel. Verse 3. And the king of Israel said unto his servants, Know ye that Ramoth and Gilead is ours, and we be still, and take it not out of the hand of the king of Syria. Verse 4. And he said unto Jehoshaphat, Wilt thou go with me to battle to Ramoth and Gilead? And so it's like Jehoshaphat says to the king of Israel, I am as thou art, my people as thy people, my horses as thy horses. So basically he's like, yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. Verse 5, and Jehoshaphat said unto the king of Israel, Inquire, I pray thee, at the word of the Lord today. Verse 6, then the king of Israel gathered the prophets together, about 400 men, and said unto them, Shall I go against Ramoth Gilead to battle, or shall I forbear? And they said, Go up, for the Lord shall deliver it into the hand of the king.
That's when he went to the prophets and got counseling from his people, and they gave him the message, man. They gave him the word. That's the same way we should be doing today.
Right.
For people, if you want some righteous counseling, you want to learn how to get the answer to whatever it is you're dealing with or something like that. The only place you're gonna get righteous counseling is in the Isupk.
Yeah, right.
That's it. The captains and the generals, you know what I'm saying, or the brothers, depending on what their ranks is, how long they've been in the school, man. This is the only place I would advise, whether it got something to do with your relationship or your children or whatever the situation might be. If you want to get some righteous counseling, man, it's in this Isupk. You can't go to You can't depend on your enemies, man. Like all our people, they get there. You think the answer is going out and voting for the enemy.
Right.
Like Donald Trump going, give a damn about black people. Or Joe Biden, man. That man, come on, man. I do not understand how people can they voted and did all they did back in that man when all you got to do is go and research and look. It's pictures of him with the KKK.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's different things that he have said that show that he don't like black people. He didn't even want his kids to go to the same school with black children and things of this nature. It's all kind of wickedness. You know what I'm saying? But once again, if you don't wake up, don't expect for no change, man.
Right.
People that have been going to church, they've been praying, they've been voting for the last 70 or 80 years, and there has been no change. You know what I'm saying? Your pastors, when the Lord something pandemic and all the different things that are going in the earth, they can't go to their pastors and get no answer. People always talk about God talking to them, or they got a personal relationship with the Lord, or let them tell it. That's what they say. God just give them all this damn information. But when it comes to a disaster or something real big going on in the earth, the pastor don't have no answer. Then the Lord ain't talking to him.
Right.
But let them tell it. God, they tell you God done told you to plant a seed or to sow your seed, and you can get whatever it is you're doing in your life. You got to give your money to this pastor. Then the Lord gonna bless you. I mean, you're gonna keep going for that, man. This pimp. This man standing up here, man, dressed to impress.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? $1,000 suit on, $500 shoes, got all this jewelry on. Now the people looking at him like he's so successful and he a man of God. Because he's standing up there, with all that expensive stuff on, when he ain't nothing but a greedy, low down, filthy dog that don't give a damn about God's people, man. But back to this, back to the truth of the matter. You want righteous counseling, you got to pick up their phone or they'll get the address and come to the ISU, Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, under command of Jerry Hunter.
Yeah, right. If I could, I want to big up Captain Kapash again. At the Indianapolis, Captain Kapash, they launched the gay program. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people know about gays. You can't get out of the game, and you being harassed, and you start living that lifestyle. You start seeing people hurt. Call Captain Kapash.
And that's in every city. Wherever you see the Isupk at, Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, if you're going through a situation like that and you tired of being tired, you see that it ain't no brotherhood in the GDs. Right. Ain't no brotherhood in the Vice Lords or the New Breeds or whatever gang that you was growing up in. And you done watched, you done buried, you done went to so many damn funerals. You done lost count. Instead of losing your friends out there, man. Coming to this school, man. Yeah, right. You want real brotherhood? I was out there in them streets. I thought it was brotherhood out there in them streets. It ain't no brotherhood out there. You kick it, but they'll turn around and whatever. If you do anything outside of what they believe in, they will send your best friend to kill you. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll beat your damn brain, give you a pumpkin head, and then make you hug them nigga that's done beat you damn near to death. Right. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You're not going to, you call themselves brothers out there in the street. Ain't no love in them streets, man. Right. You got the very guy that you kick it with 9 out of 10. I ain't saying every single last one of them, but the majority of them, he'll sleep with your woman, man. Right. Your so-called friend. You'll take somebody over your house and he'll turn around and double back on you and go in your house and steal everything out your damn house. Right. You can't trust nobody. If it's outside of the Isupk, I wouldn't. You can't trust it, man. Right. I'm just being honest with you. And whatever city I think we in like 30-some different states, man. And wherever we at, wherever you see this banner at the Isupk, man, run. Get your family and run to it, man.
That's right. Yeah, right. Real heavy. There's the last verse 7. And Jehoshaphat said, is there not here a prophet of the Lord besides that we might inquire of him? That, you know what I'm saying? But shalom to all the brothers that was out watching, you know what I'm saying? Shalom to that one sister that was watching. About to end it. We're going to tune in next week. What else happens? Good. That's right. Reminds me to stand. Hold up and down, me to the face the east. Go to the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Quadash, Hayah, Isupk, Yahweh, Malawaka, Taba'ah, Ratazai, Hayah, Isupk, Ratazai, what, Hayah, Bashemayim, Thundernow. It's like the Thundernow.
The Thundernow.
Abanawa, Shabbat
Shemayim,
Quadash, Hayah, Isupk, Yahweh, Malawaka, Taba'ah, Ratazai, Hayah, Isupk, Ratazai, what, Hayah, Bashemayim, Thundernow. Call. You want. What's like now? Come walk now. What's like now? Come walk now. Walla Tabayay now. On the side one. A ball. Have a shine now. My young. Right. Kaya. The cup. Kamalakwa. Waha'ala. Tapara. Babalami. Mud.
The Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Forgive us our debt. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it.
Cut the power of the Hebrew, Yahweh. Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Babakasah, the Thundernow, Hakak, Le'apa'ah, Kalmakala, Kalmadawa, Hakak, Latahar, Tazarayim, Hakak, Lahaki, Hamat, Hakak, Al-Kawa, Tama'ala, Garshan, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Wadaman.
In the English, Yahweh. In the name Yahweh Shah. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. All manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. Power to raise the dead. Power against unclean spirits. Cast them out. In the name Yahweh Shah. Thank you, so be it.
Player best instrument, the Hebrew, Yahweh. Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Baraklinah, Wayashala, Habayah, Department, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Wadaman.
In the English, Lord. Yahweh. In the name Yahweh Shah. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. In the name Yahweh Shah. Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 21 in the Hebrew, Asha'ah, Ayanya, Ahahari, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Izari, Ma'ayin, Yahweh, Isupk, Shemayim, Waratazai, Ayathan, Namawat, Bagal, Al-Yanawan, Shamar, Kanala'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashun, Shawamar, Yasu'ala, Yahweh, Shamar, Yahweh, Tazal, Al-Yah, Yamyaka, Yamamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakai, Ayaraq, Balayallah, Yahweh, Yashamar, Korah, Yashamar, After Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'at, Abu Ba'ak,
I will love. In English. I will lift up my eyes to the hill.
From
which cometh my help? My help comes from the Lord. Which made heaven and earth.
Even I
suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve. Oh, the Lord shall preserve thy going out.
Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
This time forth.
And forevermore.
Even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayah.
Alahayah.
Al-Damayah.
Al-Damayah.
Laka.
Laka.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Tasakwa.
Al-Tasakwa.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awabik.
Awabik.
Yahama.
Yahama.
Yawan. Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Amaka.
Al-Amaka.
Ya'arayawa.
Wa'arayawa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayata.
Wayata.
Ya'ai Tazawah.
Ya'ai Tazawah.
Al-Tazapawaya.
Al-Tazapawaya.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Winikakadam.
Walakakadam.
Magaya.
Magaya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yasakar.
Yasakar.
Shem Yashar.
Shem Yashar.
Awada.
Awada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
The Wai Tazawah.
Wa'ai Tazawah.
Laba.
Laba.
Jakara.
Yakari.
Aya.
Aya.
Barya.
Arya.
Yakarata.
Yakawata.
Ahoya.
Ahoya.
Adawa.
Adawa.
Wayashamai.
Wayashimai.
Alayam.
Alayam.
Nawa'aba.
Wawa'aba.
Wahagari.
Wahagari.
Gabal.
Ball.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amalak.
Wa'amalak.
Palashat.
Shot.
Hamishabi.
Shabi.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Mashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawat.
Aiman.
Aiman.
Hayawa.
Hayawat.
Zebawai.
Zerawat.
Banya.
Bani.
Wat.
Wat.
Salab.
Salab.
Aisha.
Shut.
Laham.
Laham.
Kamari.
Kamadi.
Kasiya.
Kasaya.
Sarah.
Sarah.
Yabi.
Yabi.
Panakal.
On a call.
Koyashawan.
Yashawan.
Nashima.
Nashamar.
Bayat.
Ayat.
Dair.
Ayat.
Hayawa.
Hayawat.
Daman.
Man.
Dama.
Damu.
Shahadamu.
Saitamu.
Nida.
Lada.
Yab.
Yabu.
Kaira. Bakas the buck.
Kasabak.
Bakas the buck.
Kasabak.
Bakas the Salmanai.
Salmanai.
Call Nasi Kama.
Call Nasi Kama.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amar.
Amar.
Nair Shah.
Rashad.
Lana what?
Lalawat.
Ah.
Ah.
Awat.
La'awat.
Alahayam.
Alahaya.
Alahayam.
Alahaya.
Shayadamu.
Sayatam.
Kagala.
Gogala.
Kwash.
Watch.
Panya.
Panya.
Robert Cut.
Wawaka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Tabair.
Tabair.
Jair.
Tabair.
Wakalahaba.
Kahaba.
Dalahat.
Dalahat.
Abayam.
Dalawan.
Khan.
Khan.
Jamadab.
Daradab.
Basarab.
Basar.
Wabasa.
Abasa.
Pat.
Pat.
Dabahalam.
Dabahala.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Hanyaham.
Yaham.
Kwanawan.
One.
Waya.
Yeah.
Bakwash.
Watch.
Shipka.
Cut.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yabash.
Wash.
Waya.
Yeah.
Mahol.
Mahol.
Adi I.
Yeah.
Waya.
Yeah.
Kapar.
Par.
Waya.
Yeah.
Bad.
Bar.
Waya.
Yeah.
Tahayim. Kaya.
Yeah.
Atha.
The.
Shipka.
Cut.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
The bad.
Bar.
Ayawan.
One.
Ah.
Ah.
Cap.
Cap.
Right.
In English. Keep not thy silence or your house.
Keep not that silence on
Hold
your house.
not thy peace.
Hold not that peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
On your house.
On your house.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumble.
The enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee,
They that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the
They
head.
have taken crafty
They
counsel.
have taken crafty counsel
Against thy people.
against thy people.
And consult.
And consult
Against thy hidden.
against thy
They
hidden.
have said,
They have said,
Come,
let
let us cut them off.
us cut them off.
From being a
From
nation.
being a nation.
That the name of Israel
The name of
may
Israel
be no more
may
remembered.
be no more remembered.
But they have consulted together.
They consulted
With
together.
one consent.
One
They
consent.
are confederate
They
against thee.
confederate against thee.
Tabernacles of Edom.
Tabernacles of
And
Edom.
the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Moab.
Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
Hagarenes.
Gabal.
Gabal.
And Amalek.
Amalek.
The Philistines.
Philistines.
With the inheritance of Tyre.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher is also joined
Asher
with them.
also joined with
They
them.
have hope in the children of
And
Lot.
hope of the children of Lot. Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto
As
them.
unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
Sarah.
As to Javan.
To Jabin.
At the brook of
The
Kison.
book of Kisan.
Which perish and endure.
Paris and Endor.
They have become as dog for the
They
earth.
became a dog for the earth.
Make their nobles like Haran.
And over like a
And like
real.
Zan.
Like here.
Yea.
Yea.
All the princes as
All the
above.
princes
And
above.
as a moon.
There's a moon
Who said,
said,
let us take to
let
ourselves
us take to ourselves.
of your house and possession.
I'll say how we possess.
Oh, my power.
Oh, my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
Stubble for the
As the
wind.
fire burning for the wood.
Fire burning the
And
wood.
as the flame set the mountains on fire.
Flames set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
Persecute them
with thy temper.
with thy
And
temper.
make them afraid.
Make them afraid.
With thy storms.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill the faces of the
That they
shame.
may seek thy name.
Seek thy
Oh,
name.
your help.
Oh, your help.
Let them be
Found
confounded.
to be
And in
confounded.
trouble.
Trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to
And
shame.
you put to
And
shame.
perish.
Perish.
That men may know
That men may
that
know
thou,
that
name alone,
name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh.
art the most high,
the Most High
of all the earth.
God the earth. So it's turn. And of Israel, Imam Shabbat, Amos, Barak, Yahweh, Bashir, Sabbath service dismissed.